Sometimes the person that you want doesn't deserve you. Say it again. Sometimes the person that you want doesn't deserve you. Now my question is, why do we pick those people? What makes us pick the person that we know subconsciously doesn't deserve our love? Huh? I'm ready to fight myself. What past trauma? What? Which one of you motherfuckers made me like this? Huh? We go for the toxic boys because they're interesting and fun. Why? We don't want stability and true love? My therapist is definitely getting a call later today.
So I find this to be a pretty interesting topic. You guys know I've talked about this a few times, something similar to this. But this is very true what the young lady is saying. Sometimes the person that we want doesn't really deserve us, guys. And we have to come to terms with that. Whether it be the Tyrone effect or the person not being emotionally available, that person you may perceive as out of your league, you're putting them up on a pedestal and things like that. And you're placing yourself here and you're placing them up here. And you're just thinking like, if I could only have this person, and you run these circles. And like I said, this applies to, even though this is a woman saying this applies to you guys as well, because a lot of guys tend to do this. Because many times it is the guys who are chasing the women for the most part, and the women who are really chasing the guys who really don't care too much about them. But sometimes you guys who are really putting in so much effort to get this woman, and you keep getting rejected here, rejected there. And if you're like me, where it's happened to me a couple of times, where that rejection, as people say, the whole philosophical thing about that rejection is redirection or protection and all this other good stuff that we talk about. It's really what it is, because I know firsthand, by trying to get back with that person, or not really trying to force it or force them, but you keep pursuing that person, and they're really chasing after the person that they want to be with, which is what I call the Tyrone effect, which I'll link it at the end of this video. Got a quick plug so you guys can check it out. You're basically chasing after them. Please be with me. Please be with me. Please be with me. Because that rejection has created an obsession within you, and you feel like you have to have this person, and they're not providing anything to you. They may have called you out of your name, ghosted you, disrespected you, which ghosting is disrespecting, guys. At the end of the day, you guys really need to get a hold of that and know that a person not talking to you, or if you reached out to them, you guys were communicating, and they just up and just don't say anything to you, and you keep trying to push it, they've wasted your time, or they basically flaked on you at a date. They're disrespecting you. Value your time and realize that at the end of the day, this person may not be for you. Now, for all you guys who are just like into smashing and dashing, obviously this video isn't for you. You know what I mean? But for you guys who are really pursuing something serious, and you're really trying, you really had this feeling, you had some chemistry going with this lady, and all was going well, and then Tyrone probably just popped up and you're pursuing her. All that time she was just showing you affection as a placeholder up until Tyrone got back, and she was never emotionally available to you. So what does that say about her, and what does that say about you? Not just the women, but what does that say about you as a man when a woman can have you anytime she wants? You're basically at her beckoning call. When she calls, you pick up. You don't care what she does. She can call you out your name. She can disrespect you. She can flirt with guys in front of you, but you're always willing to accept her because you have this infatuation. You have this obsession with her. And this is going to lead you to go crazy. You're going to drive yourself nuts doing these things. And what you have to realize, which in the moment, a lot of times it's hard to realize, is that this person really isn't for you. You know what I mean? This person is not for you. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve your time and effort if they can't see it. And you're a genuinely good guy. You're not some creep. You're being honest with your intentions. You really show her a good time. You really want to be with her. You find her genuinely appealing. You find her genuinely appealing. And you appreciate the time that you spend with her, and you're willing to give her all of these things, including your assets and resources and all that stuff. But all jokes aside, she just may not be worth it. Any woman that's not emotionally available is not worth it, bro. Because you're going to end up, like I said, your mind is going to play these different, because her being not emotionally available to you, it's going to cause you to wonder and go through all these different scenarios in your mind. If I do this, maybe she'll do this. Or if I do this, you shouldn't have to do that, man. And I know we talk about game on this channel and the games that women play, and you have to counter with game. But if you're truly a genuine person, and I'm just being honest. If you're truly a genuine person and you made that first attempt and it's unrequited, then just go about your business, man. Trust me. That's not the last woman. A lot of guys get hung up on one girl. It's not the last woman in the world. It's not the last woman created in existence. They're making more every day, guys. And this is what you need to realize. They're making more every day. Come to that realization. And as she said, she was like, going to therapy and, chasing after the bad boys. A lot of you guys are doing that too. You're chasing after the Instagram model, the booty model, the girl who you see advertising herself and objectifying herself on social media. You're chasing after that girl who just gets tons of attention. Could you really see yourself in a long-term relationship with someone like that? Out and about with someone like that, out and about with someone who's constantly checking their phone, checking likes, checking to see, who's checking for them, instead of concerned about what you think as her significant other. We're a lot of us guys, we're just like these women chasing those type of people. But that's why you got this whole circle thing. Your mind is this social media and all this other stuff that's going on has your mind thinking this is who you should be with. The music videos, the movies, this is who I should be with. The P-Hub and all that, this is who I should be with. And a lot of times these things aren't realistic. You find the one you love doing what you love at the end of the day. A lot of you guys are trying to get with people you have no common ground with at all. There's nothing in common. She doesn't like the same food you like. She doesn't like the same movies you like. She doesn't like traveling. She doesn't like to do any of the stuff that you do. But you just want her because she's visually appealing. But what does that say about you? I want you guys to ponder on that one, man. So with that being said, just evaluate that. And I think with age, a lot of this comes on where you realize these things, that it's not really everything that sparkles isn't diamonds. Everything that glitters isn't gold. Food for thought, guys. So with that being said, man, I appreciate you guys for tuning in once again. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on social media. All the links are in the description. Pick up all my books right now at jrosswriting.com. If you haven't picked up a copy of my book, the Teespring link, or Spring as it's known before, pick yourself up a t-shirt of mine, support the channel. With that being said, book a one-on-one with yours truly on Calendly. The link is below. And once again, as always, I appreciate you guys. Peace be upon you all, the mercy and blessings of the Almighty, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.